Think about this for a moment. We are living in a time where intelligence itself has become a tool and a threat. You know, AI. AI is not something far away or something futuristic. It's already here. It's in our phones, in our laptops, it's everywhere, in apps, everywhere. So, this video is not about competing this technology, but how to use it wisely. Because this technology, while it's very beneficial, it could be also harmful. For this, to use this, you don't need any skills, or you don't need to be an engineer, or you don't need any coding skills. But any ordinary people can use these tools wisely to improve their life, improve their career. So anyone can use it. For students, it could be very useful. So while it's beneficial, you should also pay attention to its downside. There's also a lot of harmful ways that it can cause problems in your life. Right now, as you have already seen, social media, it's completely full of lots of AI stuff like fake videos, fake photos and stuff. So while the social media is full of these, lots of people have actually actively consumed this. But very few people can notice the difference between a real video, a real media, and AI video or something. Mostly elderly people are affected by this because they have a very limited knowledge of technology, so they cannot differentiate the reality and the AI videos, fake videos. So what we need to focus is that how to use this very responsibly, and also be aware of these problems, because it can cause problems while it's fake. Like, in social media we can see lots of things like fake videos and even fake news that could be really harmful. Because a few days ago I saw a video about White House being attacked by some kind of terrorist. It was created by AI, completely AI. So those things can be really harmful. It can even threat to the life at most. So this video has two clear goals. First, I will show you how to use these AI tools to enhance your productivity or to benefit to your career. I will show you how to do that for any ordinary people. And two, I will tell you how to recognize these AI lies, AI generated lies. So by the end of this video, you will understand what AI can realistically do and how can we use it to enhance our productivity, boost our productivity, to benefit ourselves and improve our skills in any area. This is not limited. Anyone can use these tools. You don't need any skills, as I probably mentioned earlier. You can use these as anyhow how you want, and you have the freedom. So let's get into it. Before we talk about AI, let's talk about what AI actually is and what it's not. Artificial intelligence is not a robot thinking like a human. It doesn't have emotions, it doesn't have intentions, or it doesn't feel the world the way we do. So what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is a tool trained on large amounts of data to predict what's to come. Think about it like this. It doesn't feel what it's saying. It predicts. It predicts the next word, it predicts the next image, it predicts the next sound. That's how it works. It's basically a prediction engine. So how can we use it? There are lots of ways. The prediction is itself is what helps us to do the task, like writing emails or the generate images like that. AI is kind of developed all these years very fast. Like it's but a few years ago we don't even know what is AI. Now everything is AI. So that's why we need to learn it. As I mentioned earlier, this prediction is what helps us to do lots of tasks. Like as I mentioned, summarizing emails or translate languages, create images, plan schedules. That's how it works. But there's a problem because this is not real thinking and it's prediction. Because of that, AI does not know what is true. It just predicts. It can be very it can be sound true. It can sound true. It can very convincing, very helpful, but it can be very wrong at the same time. So that's why we need to use AI very carefully. All these tools are used in every offices and universities, businesses nowadays because they are widely popular, and it's then there is a fear on lots of students that AI will replace their jobs. That's not the fact here. AI will not replace your jobs. The difference is the people who know how to use AI will replace those who don't. So now you just got to learn it. You have to learn how to use AI, how to take productivity from it. That's how you learn. That's how you adapt to this future. AI will not replace human creativity or growth. It will multiply them because it cannot replace anything like creativity. It only generates predictions based on its data. So what we gotta do is learn how to use these tools, even at the basic level, because you don't need any kind of deep level understanding, so coding skills to use AI because it's very easier to use them. Now that we know what AI actually is, let's see what actually matters. AI is not about replacing your jobs. It's about doing your job faster and more capable and more confident. So the major benefit from AI is time saving. In the work environment, lots of tasks we have to do are repetitive, like writing emails, preparing documents, formatting resumes, and summarizing meetings. These can be easily done by AI in a very short time because large language models like ChatGPT can already do this because everyone does that, or even now. So this using AI can give back us hours of time. So it can be a major benefit for our life. And the second part is communication. Not everyone is good at communication. Not everyone can speak confidently or write emails professionally like that. Especially if your first language is not English. This is when AI can come to play. AI can help us to write these and sound confident and be professional because we can use AI to write emails or improve our grammar or adjust our tone. Or if you need to sound more confident, you can ask for even tips if you need to speak. But if you're writing letters, you can just use AI to do that. The third benefit is stronger job applications. If you are applying for a job, you need a strong resume or confident resume to enhance your the probability of you are getting the job. So we can use AI for this. We can use AI to prepare our resumes, improve our resumes, or customize it for different job roles that we are applying for. And also we can use AI to design cover letters for the job role. So like this, we can use AI for multiple things in the work environment. And the next thing is interview preparation. We can use AI to enhance our chance of interviews, because we can practice using AI. AI, the model can act as a mock interviewer and ask us questions and review them and even suggest any improvements. This will help us cut out the fear, reduce fear, and increase our confidence. So we can face the interview without being nervous, because we already have the experience of being interviewed. That's how we can use AI clearly. AI tools can summarize long meetings, analyze documents, and help you project planning, can do everything. So it will not, you can focus on thinking and decision making instead of just repetitive busy work. But there is also one thing I need to mention. This is very important. You should not use AI to do the work for you, because you will lose everything because of that. It should support your thinking, not replace it. So if you blindly copy what AI produces, you will lose your own voice, your thinking. It should not replace it. Smart professionals use AI like power tools. They guide it, they use it, and they refine the final outcome. It should not be used by blindly. Should not be used blindly, because if you did, it can really be harmful for you. If we do this correctly, AI will not make you lazy. It will be more productive. It will make you more valuable and better than others. So far, we have talked about how powerful AI can be as a tool and in everyday life. But every powerful thing has its own downside, because the power comes with the responsibility. And this is where we should slow down and look deep. Today's social media is filled with AI content that looks trustworthy and that looks real. But they're not. Most of the things are just curated lies. So what we need to do is identify this. And how can we do that? First, AI does not need to be perfect to fool people. It just needs to be believable. Lots of this content has these qualities that manipulates people to believe it. Right? The social media has become a very risky place nowadays because of this AI-generated content, especially for elder people, because they trust what they see, because they have lived in a time where photos and videos are proof of what happened. But that assumption is not validated because of these false, fake content. These AI-generated content especially target emotions like fear, urgency, or sympathy, authority, like them. So, especially for elder people, this could be very crucial because they cannot recognize the difference between them. So this is how you can identify these lies. First, AI-generated content are like too perfect most of the time. Faces are too smooth, there are lots of things. Or sometimes it can be not perfect enough. Like nowadays it is kind of solved by now because AI is refining day by day. It's developing very fast. But you can still see problems like lip syncing, the different lip syncings, like that. if we can't do that, do this. If you saw a news of like something urgent, don't panic, because normally the real news don't make you panic. They don't attack you emotionally. So pause for a moment and review. Where is this from? Like, who posted this? What is the source? If you cannot find the source of this news, it can be reflected, because a news can always be from a news channel or like someone authoritative. And before sharing the content, check again, because you need to make sure if you are sharing some content, if that's true. Do the simple things. Check the headline. Okay, if you see a news, just Google search it and find the source. There's a legitimate source, because there are lots of lies nowadays. And do a reverse image search. Take a screenshot and do a reverse image search. If you cannot find any other source sharing this, it can be a lie, most probably. So do this to verify before sharing, because if you share without verifying it and it turns out to be misinformation, even you can get in trouble legally for sharing misinformation. So always just don't trust the source. Find it yourself and prove it. How can we protect our elder family members from this? If you are a younger person, there are four parts of this. Do not share immediately, and do not send money or your private information. Call a family member first and ask someone younger to verify it's true, because a younger generation can actually identify this by the first look. So if you are an elder person, do this. If you are a younger person, advise your family members of these situations, because there are lots of scammers nowadays using AI to bribe money, something like that. So far we talked about these tools and the misinformation sharing. AI is very good when we use it correctly, right? It becomes good when we use it to learn, to grow our careers, to save our time or create values, and becomes dangerous if we use it to spread misinformation or trust it blindly or share it without checking. And how we need to use AI is being very careful, because there's a very fine line between the benefits and the risk. It's AI, it's the intelligence. This is not something we have seen in the past. This is something new. Humans experience this new for the first time. So you have to be very careful using this. Learn them, use it wisely. Thank you for your cooperation.